Alright, so guys, let me do a trade review for you all. Today is January 12th. As you can see, we are on a live Thinkorswim account. And let me show you guys in the monitor tab how we did today. As you can see, we were able to make 70K. And this doesn't happen overnight. This takes a lot of work. And this takes a lot of risk management to be able to scale up to this point. We traded the 220, 250 call options. And I'll walk you through the trade on our trading view setup because it lets us use the replay mode. The on-demand feature is a little slow on TOS, so we're going to use the replay mode on TradingView because we have the same strategy on both platforms. So let's jump over to our TradingView. All right, so now that we're in our TradingView chart and we are using the replay mode here, as you can see, we're using the replay mode to go back. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what we were looking at that particular day when we took this trade to the upside, right? So as you can see, we have a couple of gaps that are highlighted in red, and our strategy automatically does this. It highlights gaps, and it also gives us some support levels and some resistance levels. As you can, these support and resistance levels are drawn by the computer, so there's minimum error, right? And these are based off of our own proprietary code, which you can have access to if you guys are in our mentorship program. We will teach you how to use this strategy to your advantage to be able to make money throughout the day. This is something that I've developed over my years of experience and years of trading, and this is my way of trading. It makes trading into an art, but not much more on that. Let's continue into our trade review. As you can see here on our 5-minute time frame, we were looking at this upward trending channel, and we were forming a triangle on the 5-minute. If we were able to break this triangle and break the 219 level and break our orb level, which is that red line, as you can see, we would have a very, very nice sell-off. As you can see, the next level below our 219.50 level is our 217.80 support level that is drawn by our support and resistance, right? But now if we go into our 15-minute, however, we can see a different story. And remember, we always rely on the bigger time frame to give us a better trend direction or a better idea of what the stock will do. There's a gap at 224 on Tesla, and also Tesla is forming this wedge, which we're just getting a breakout on the 15-minute, which gives us a little bit of confirmation that Tesla will pop all the way up toward 224 to maybe fill that gap. Now that this 220 level has extra support coming in from 15-minute, Tesla gives us an idea that it can go long above 221 up to 222 and maybe even fill that gap and go higher, right? With that being in our mind, let's go head back down to our 1-minute time frame so that we can play this out and show you guys how easy and simple this trade was using our strategy. Now let's go through one by one on these candles, and let me show you exactly where we entered and how we executed perfectly to a T on this trade. So because in pre-market we started holding that 220 level very strongly, we waited for it to break or hold, and once Tesla started showing us a little bit of possibility of holding, we took it long above our 1-minute triangle break on Tesla. And our stop for our trade was right below the low of this first 1-minute candle. And our first target was 222, right, which was the first resistance, right, that was coming up. And the second target was 222.50, where the gap was. And we shot up in just 2 1-minute candles and filled that gap very easily. Now, when you zoom out, you see that there is a huge gap on the 1-minute, and then, we have a couple of these small gaps that also need to be filled. So we ended up holding this till our next resistance, which was our 224.50 level, and that's where we exited our full position, right? Very easy trade, even though Tesla ran just a little bit above, that resistance level. and we still could have, held it for longer. We could have made a little bit more money, but that's not the point. The point is consistency, right? As you can see, we held our 15-minute wedge and we broke very ferociously to the upside and filled that gap. And now all we need to do is just come back and do it again on another day. Even though this trade might seem easy, it is not easy. This takes a lot of practice, a lot of knowledge, and understanding risk management to be able to execute in the morning momentum perfectly. It takes a lot of guts, and this comes over time. So if you guys want to learn, free chat room, link is in the description. Let's all work together and let's all try to get better at trading together.